Pat Cat Boot Scott and a Wop Bam Boobalops. We live. Alright, we're gonna do this little I go meow thing. You've all seen it, you know, the original thing. Now the hardest thing for this isn't even going to be the actual production. It's going to be trying to get the original remix out of my head and stop from thinking, I go meow, I go meow. But yeah, it's going to be fine. And we're going to do it. Alright, so. Ready, set, go. And I have zero idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with this. So let's just I don't even know. I'm just gonna kind of chop it up randomly. Because I don't know what to do with this one. Usually when I start these, I have like some type of idea of what I might do, but this one I'm like I'm out. I have no idea. All right. So I usually just rely on randomness when I have no ideas. Let's see if that has any type of rhythm to it whatsoever. Let's just like throw a drum loop in there. Perhaps motherfucking cymatics. There's probably not any type of rhythm right now. Let's just throw a picture on there and see if it does anything. I doubt it doesn't really have much to work with, so. So what I think I'm going to do is just export that whole thing and then put it into Slice X. That's got like a bit of a melody to it. Jesus. I'm gonna export that, then I'm gonna export one without the craziness on there. So I'm thinking we'll use the one we just created the melody with to use it for like a verse, and then we'll use the one that's not tuned for a drop. I'll just throw that baby. That's not a baby, that's cat over there for now. Yeah, and I'm gonna still throw the tuned one into Slice X also, just cause why not? I feel like I get a lot of happy accidents that way. And that's mainly what I'm trying to do when I produce, is just accidentally make cool shit, because that's just more fun. Yeah, so. Choppy. Chop it. Chop it. Chop it. Chop it. Got a bunch of random chops. I don't even know where they're chopped at. And let's just see. That's enough to work with. Damn. All right, cool. Limiter. Sorry, I'm not talking as much today. I just feel a little low energy today. So I'm just kind of in the vibe of making, not in the vibe of baking. I would like some bacon though. Actually, I'm going to export that, and I want to try time stretching it a little bit. Stretching out those notes a little. Might be a little bit too fast for me. So that's 13. Put that high pass, get some reverb. Pitch it down. That's kind of cool. Let's type in 300 and see what happens. Maybe we reverse it. Who knows? I don't fuck with it at all. getting closer. Just might need some distortion on it to give it some interesting characteristics. Yeah, there's some frequency just irking my nerves right there. Yeah, there's a preset on Camel Crusher called Bass Maker that I've never really used. I've always wondered why they called it that. So let's see if it turns this into a bass. It kind of does. Damn, I gotta use that some more. Looks like we're making hyperpop today, baby. I don't think I'll even be able to make a short out of this one because the original sound is so disconnected from what we just made it. What am I looking at on time? Bro, 13 minutes passes by quick. It really do. Alright, so we got the bass, and now I feel like it needs some variation, so... Oh, wait a minute. What's that? Okay, so it's down one semitone, so we're in F now. Doesn't even sound like it changed. We'll go to the pitch shifter. Let's go up one octave. Or maybe go up a whole nother octave. What? Or we could go up a fifth. Sometimes you can get cool sounds just by pitching up and down with different plugins, even if it goes back down to the same pitch it was in the first place. I think I need to turn off the bass maker. This feels like a boy band song or something. Alright, yeah, I'll export that. That's sounding alright. Alright, I don't know if it sounds alright to you. It does to me, because I'm hearing more in my cranium. So, who knows, dog? Let's get rid of all those effects so they don't eat the CPU. Cause, you know, the effects get hungry sometimes. Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah. Okay. Cat bass. Cat harmony. We're catting it up in this bitch. And we're definitely gonna have to make a faster beat now, because this is definitely some hyperpop type shit. What if we take this and just make it twice as fast? Because that's a stupid fucking idea. That's why we don't do that. Yeah, I think this sounds good with some 4 on the floor type ish. We definitely need a better kick though. We need some like umru type shit, or just not even type shit. We need umru. I like that one, alright. Maybe that one will work. I wonder if that would sound good with a sidechain on it. I don't think it would, but you know, you gotta try it just in case. This sounds so ugly over here. Maybe a little bit of reverb. That kick's hitting me a little too hard. Yeah, okay. Get us a little clappy boy in there. happen with this one. Maybe a little. Maybe we can get like that classic 909 hat. Yeah, there we go. This almost sounded Billie Eilish-y, almost. So I'm gonna do a little funky bass. It's time to get funky, 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 funky. Wait. No, that can't be it. Let's pitch it up so we can just hear it better. Yeah, that's not it. We'll go up at the end. I don't like that bass as much. The DX Slapper, I believe, is pretty good. So now we can take out a little of this ugly, stupid, fucking low end. Now I'm thinking we need to chop this up a bit. Yesterday was a banger, so if we failed today, we good. We need like a boom dang 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 dang. So I'm just gonna give that shit a little chop. Maybe it needs a whittle chop from over here. Whittle chop. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. That's wild that that fucking cat turned into this. I'm gonna route the bass to the sidechain too, because it feels like the kick and the bass are interfering a little bit. And this bass has like a really good timbre to it, but the sub is shitty, so we're gonna take out the sub and put in a new sub. Let's make it wider. Yeah. We'll do a little serum, because serum's always good. Bringing all of the serum, you feel me? Usually I go for a sine wave, which I mean you should usually, but that sounds kind of nice. I'm not even sure if I want this to be plucky, but we're gonna try it, because y'all, you gotta see what's up. And I'm gonna do something completely unnecessary for the purpose of the stream, but for mental health purposes, I'm gonna use pitch automation. It adds a little bit of attack, and I need it. What we got on time? 28 minutes. I don't know. I might need to do some vocals or some shit. Maybe I'll pretend to be Billie Eilish and sing about a cat. I don't know. See what it sounds like without the little cat on it. Yeah, I'm thinking when the verse comes in, I want to get rid of the high end. Just make it sound super tight and minimal. Tight and minimal. Tight and minimal. Since we're not going for hyperpop, I'm gonna chill that fucking kick out a little bit. And actually, we probably need a different kick since we're going in a different direction. We need like a kind of small one. That could work. Now I feel like the hats need swing and everything. Little cat, you're a little cat. That doesn't sound like Billie Eilish. Little cat, little cat, with little paws and the little whiskers. Little cat, with the little paws and the little whiskers. What is wrong with you? Don't you know that you expect it? Yeah, time to freestyle. Hello. Little cat, don't you know you're... I gotta sing real softly. Little cat. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your little whiskers? Little cat, you're so vicious with the tiny pippers. Got the tiny teeth and the put the do you use a little box of daddy cookie? I don't know what the fuck I just said. Little cat, don't you know you are exclusive with your little whiskers? Little cat, you're so vicious with the tiny tippers. Little cat. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your little whiskers? Little cat, you're so vicious with the tiny tippers. Got the tiny teeth and the put the do you use a little... I can't hear what the fuck I'm saying. Maybe I shouldn't sing that quiet. We'll just have to go again. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite? Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Got the teeth and you never going to use a little, but you're not trained yet, cause you just a kitten. But that's okay, cause I'ma teach you how to do a difference. There's sometimes I didn't say actual words, so... Bro, that didn't fucking record. That was a good take. Damn it. No. Is it recording now? Yeah, I didn't arm it. God damn it. I like that one. Oh well. It'll be okay.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh.
Alright, let's try that.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use, you are exquisite.
Oh, wrong one.
You are exquisite with your tiny whiskers. Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different?
Alright, yeah, I'm not just gonna be able to throw a Camel Crusher on it. I'm gonna have to use Neutron 2. I had to sing it to remember what the fuck I was doing. Oh, come on. No. Bad timing. I don't have time to authorize this right now. So, man, I guess I'm gonna have to use my brain.
You are exquisite with your tiny whiskers. Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. You are exquisite with your tiny whiskers. Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers?
Alright, yeah. I gotta record a double to really keep that, to have the Billie Eilish sound. Tiny cat.
Little cat, don't you know?
I said little cat, not tiny. Silly me.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use tiny whiskers. Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten.
I don't like the first take of that.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny.
I keep wanting to say gotcha instead of with you.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with.
And then I focused on the words, I forgot to sing it right. Little cat.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know? Kitten, tiny cat.
Tiny cat.
The fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are. Cat, you know that you are something different? You're a cat. Don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. Chop that up a bit. Alright, we'll export this one.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten.
What we looking at on time? 17 minutes. What the fuck? How the fuck does that happen? I'm telling you, I go into a flow state every day. Alright, and then we'll route all of these to track 20. Then we'll put a stereo enhancer on it. And then that way it's fucking double. Yay, double.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers?
I go meow. I go meow. Little cat. Little cat.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten.
Yeah, we need a low layer.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh.
I don't know why I did that last part like a fucking opera singer, but that's cool. You know, I'm really glad I do these fucking lives, even though I don't think anybody's here. It's just, man, I was having an off day, and, you know, this feels like it brings me back into alignment.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers?
I need a goddamn Jan Michael Vincent. No, I need a noise gate. Presets noise gate because I don't remember how this works.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh.
Alright, gonna export that. Then I'm gonna make a fake ass harmony using manipulator and pitcher. We could call that the lazy man's harmony.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh.
Alright, let's take this main vocal. Let's make that shit unique. Put it in a new mixer track. I'm pretty much done recording stuff, so I can get rid of that effects chain.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers?
Yep, the manipulator. I'm gonna go up 9 maybe.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use.
Yeah, it might sound good. Pitcher. Oh shit, what key was this in? G minor, I think.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cut. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different?
Down 3.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never use the fucking litter cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. kitten, tiny cat. Don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten, tiny cat. Don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers?
Yeah, I like it.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten, tiny cat. Don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten, tiny cat. Don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten, tiny cat. Don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite?
Since we've only got 6 minutes, we'll structure this. Yeah. So I'm gonna move all this. I'm gonna automate this side chain to only come in when the kick comes in. Oh yeah, I forgot it had a side chain on this one too. Oh, that still had like a bunch of sub in it. Glad I caught that. Alright, so yeah, we'll probably have sidechain come in here.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers?
Yeah. And I'll have the harmony come in halfway through. That's doing a little too much. And since we got time, we might as well. Oh, I never automated the EQ on the bass. Now I'm gonna automate a band pass also.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite
3 minutes. Okay, I want to say little cat. I want to like whisper it. Yeah, that'll work. Now I just got to take out the low end on that. Probably needs some compression. Compressor, where are you? Oh, I want to add a cymbal too. I'm gonna just keep going until the time runs out because I have no idea what it's at right now. No, I just need like a crash.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Ooh.
Yeah, then we'll have little cat come back in.
Little cat. Ooh. Little cat. Ooh. Little cat. Little cat. Ooh. Little cat. Ooh. Little cat.
Oh, we could just have the clap right here. And maybe like a little riser, nothing crazy. 3 seconds. Okay, it went off. I didn't get the riser in time. I'm not counting it. So no riser. All right. So here is Cat Goes Billie Eilish.
Little cat, don't you know you are exquisite with your tiny whiskers? Never used the fucking litter, cause you're just a kitten. Tiny cat, don't you know that you are something different? You're a spirit. Ooh. Little cat. Little cat. Little cat.
I call that a win. I don't care what the government says. It's still going good. Okay. Well,